Last video we left off having just shut down the propane space heater that Princess Auto really didn't want to let me have in proper working condition. Yeah, I might not let that one go for a little while. Now it's the next day, and after getting my many layers of Under Armour on, I headed out to start salvaging what I could of the broken garage. Mostly it was the dozens of hooks and hangers that had been mounted on the wall by the previous owner. I didn't expect to really salvage any of the garage door, but I did have to carefully disassemble it, as the springs that carry most of the weight of the door to lessen the work the opener has to do are usually wound pretty tightly. Definitely something you want to watch some better videos than this if you want to find out how to deal with them. I took the door apart piece by piece so I could try to sell it on Kijiji. I even had a buyer came by the same day, so that was a double win. I didn't have to pay to throw it out, and I even got a few bucks out of it too. I hadn't been on a roof for any length of time in decades, and I was pretty nervous. Hence the little blocks to make me feel like I won't fall all the way off. Like, I won't fall all the way off. Can't speak for anyone else, though. I quickly found out that tearing off shingles while wearing 5 layers and also live streaming is pretty hard work. Stop texting, I'm on the roof. I ever tell you guys I have fear of heights? After a little bit more repetitive grunt work, I had my co-signer show up and help with some shingle removal. I don't have a lot to offer him in the way of compensation for time and effort, so I do what I can to try to keep him and the viewers entertained. This usually just amounts to a huge pile of trolling. Really?
No.
Really? Not even 2 minutes up here. Throw them this way.
There's a guy over there.
I know, but he knows what we're doing. If you throw them behind you, you have to carry them twice. Don't move things twice. He slipped. Not even up here 2 minutes, he's slipping. Remember what I said about I won't fall off? Take the broom, clear off your roof so you won't slip.
All of that has to be moved twice.
No, it has to be moved once all the way. But when it comes to the trolling, he's quite happy to give as good as he gets. And he gets a lot. So, Mr. Physics teacher, time's relative, right?
Yes, in the sense that it is dependent on the speed you're traveling at relative to the observer.
Okay, so if I've been working on this since I got here, and you've been working on this since you got here, how come I have so much more done? As I got past the tripod's viewable range, I decided it'd be a fun angle to bring the poor little Logitech C920 up onto the roof. So does anyone in the chat have fear of heights? Because I sure do. Day 2 started with removing the windows for safety. I actually didn't want any broken glass on the ground. Took a while to figure out how they were installed, but after the first one was out, the other two went pretty quickly. Ooh. 2 of the panes did not break, and I think this break was old. Then it was up to start removing the roof decking. This garage was stick framed, meaning there weren't trusses. They built it all one 2x4 or stick at a time. And to make matters worse, it was a cottage style or hip style roof. That means that all 4 sides sloped towards the center instead of just 2 of the sides. If it had trusses or was a standard gable roof, it would have been a lot easier and a lot safer. I could have just cut 2-foot sections out and let them fall towards the alley. Instead, I had to remove enough of the roof decking to let me start removing the rafters from 2 of the sides and hope I could control the fall of the other 2 sides. I tried a lot of methods for removing the roof decking, but what ended up being the easiest and seemingly most productive was actually to pull out every single roof nail. Then it was back inside to cut out more of the supports and start cutting out the rafters. I found Robin. Sometimes that sort of thing is fun. And start cutting out the rafters. But like, actually for real this time. Ladder's fine. Right, ladder? It really is fine. Finishing cutting out the first section of roof didn't have me very concerned at all. I knew 3 sides were more than enough support, so I just set about taking it apart. Starting on the second side now, and I was a little more cautious. I didn't know how much of the second side the roof needed to hold itself up. I was concerned that once the 2 corners were cut, the other 2 would just fall in. I eventually got the entire second side disconnected from the remaining roof as well as the complete first side. Every time I started to cut this corner rafter, it would just sort of settle down and not leave any loose gap. I needed to be sure it wasn't still bearing any load, which meant a whole lot more cuts until it was moving relatively freely. Failing to get any dramatic motion from the remaining roof, it was time to give up. Well, I've gone through all my batteries. I've gone through most of my ideas, the good ones and the bad ones. That was a lot of work and doesn't feel like a lot of progress. You can really hope to get your set amount of work done and say, I'm going to set this goal for the day and I want that to get done. And you can absolutely fail. I'm halfway done. But, you know, stuff happens and it doesn't go as you planned, and maybe you underestimated the amount of time it would take, or maybe you overestimated your skill and ability, and stuff just doesn't work. And it's okay to be disappointed when that happens, as long as you get back to work the next day.